Hey guys, so this time for this tutorial, instead of teaching something specific, as you know, if you have read the rest of the newsletter, I've just finished my beginner's course. It's out there. A few people are doing it at the moment, so I'll get some feedback to see if we need any tweaks and things like that. But I thought this week, what I would do is just have some fun using the template in the beginner's course and the samples, only the samples and the effects that I provided in that beginner's course, and make a track. Okay, so what I've got here is I've got an a cappella of De La Soul and Shaka Khan, All Good. I've ripped out the rap parts from it and just kept the singing parts. And I'm gonna speed it up and do something with it. I think with a bit of breakbeat and just like no rules, not a particular style. Just like use different samples and sounds, have a little bit of fun, and see what comes out. So you can hear it here. It ain't all good. It ain't all good. Got little bits of the vocal, the De La Soul vocal coming in every now and again, but by and large, it's just Shaka Khan's sung vocal. So I've timed all this up. I did do another tutorial on how to flip sort of ripped vocals and stuff like that if you want to do remixes and stuff, so you can check that out. I think that was like newsletter 2 or 3 or something like that. So I won't cover that ground again. I'm just going to find some interesting sounds that go with this. You can see here. So this is the master template, which has got all of the kind of the types of sounds in. Again, this is quite basic. So for advanced producers, don't pay much heed to this. But this is just so you can plug in the type of sound into the track, and then the sort of processing, the mixing's all done for you. So it just makes it quicker for beginners to just have some fun, basically. So I've got a breakbeat, which is and so like a hat loop here. So that's from like a house pack. That's from well, that's not actually from the sample pack. There's plenty of ones in there like that, but that specific one isn't. And then this bass line is like a house bass line. And then we've got some piano chords. Got like an arp. Okay, so I think I'm just going to start and have a little play around and then add some extra bits as they're needed. So the effects are all these things here. So I've got a bit crush, beat repeat, doubler, and they're just all simple one knob effects. So, okay, let's just start with a kick. So let's just put this kick loop here and just start the project, and we'll do it in the arrangement view and just drag stuff in. All right, so just for a little DJ intro, I'm just going to loop that again. So I'm just going to do loop like that, and then if you do Control or Command and then Shift and D, that duplicates the time, so duplicates everything there. And then we'll get into this hook, maybe bring some keys in at that point. Okay, so I think I might loop that section again as well and bring in some more elements there. So I'm going to do the same thing, Command or Control, and then Shift and D, just to duplicate that time. And then, so from this chord pack here, you can see it's chords to 129G grand piano. So if I go into the samples that I provided in this course and just go to chords, and then there's a few of these in with different instruments. So if I look for chords to 129, which is here, so we've got oh, that was the wrong one. It's this one. the piano there. And maybe if I bring this atomic saw in and put it on the pads track here, and then I'll bring in from the audio effects a low pass filter. So we've got this. So we need to tune it first. So the project is in A, I think. A, yes, the project is in A sharp. Oh no, that's in G and that's been pitched down 3, so it's in E. The project's in E, so I'm going to need to pitch that one down 3 as well. And then let's use the cutoff on this simple low pass filter. So then when we match that up with this, okay, so let's see what that sounds like all together. Alright, so let's keep those going.
It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like things should. It's all on.
Maybe we can try bringing the ARP in.
It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like things should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like things should. It's all on you. I don't care about what you think you see. The things you want to know when you look at me. God knows I didn't them.
Okay, so rather than jump straight into the vocal there, I'm going to go back to this bit here and then just introduce the bass line at that part. So I'm going to do that and do Command and I to insert time. I'm going to copy these guys back across. Copy these. So then also I just want to, so the vocal comes in early here, so I'm just going to extend that back like that, and get rid of that one.
That's true. Things ain't going like things should.
Alright, let's get rid of that "it's all on you." Or the other option would be to do this. So just get rid of the vocal there. Where is it? So it goes like that.
It's all on you. It's all on you. It's all on you. I don't care about what you think you see. The things you want to know when you.
No, I think maybe just get rid of that vocal there, so it just comes in with.
I don't care about what you think you see. The things you want to know when you look at me. God knows I done been through and paid my dues. Can't you try to figure, 'cause it's all on you.
I wish that
ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like things should.
Okay, so
It's all
maybe we can look for a different chord from the sample pack. So maybe we could bring in the Rhodes or the synth. No, that's not the right one. Okay, so let's put that on lead 2. And do the same thing with a low pass filter, just to have it a little bit lower in the mix.
Can't you try to figure? 'Cause it's all on you.
I wish that
Ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't
Oh, we need to pitch it. Just need to pitch that down by 3 semitones. So it's also in E.
ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good.
Can't really hear that. Maybe put it up onto lead 1.
Ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you.
So let's just duplicate this section here, the whole section, and build it up a little bit. Maybe bring in the ARP again. And maybe we can open these pads up a little bit with some automation. So let's cut off, turn automation on, maybe bring the cutoff up a little bit in that section.
Ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. I don't care.
So at that point, I think maybe a little break again, and then drop down to the, oops, get rid of that, so it's just the bass again. Oh, we haven't brought the hats in either, have we? So let's just have hats there. Let's try that.
I don't care.
Yeah, maybe a nice little break there works.
I don't care about what you think you see. Anything you want to know when you look at me. God knows I done been through and paid my dues. Can't you try to figure? 'Cause it's all on you.
I wish that
Ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should.
For some reason that sounds a little bit less in time than this section,
No, it ain't all good.
so I might nick that bit, put that there instead.
It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good.
Get rid of that little part of the vocal there.
It's all on you. It ain't all good. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. I don't care. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. I don't care about what. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you.
Might take out the "it's all on you" there.
Things ain't going like they should. I don't care about. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. I don't care about what you think you say. Things you want to know. Look at me. God knows I done been there and paid my dues. I can't just how you feel. 'Cause it's all on you. It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good.
You see what they sound like by themselves.
It ain't all good. That's the truth. Things ain't going like they should.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what other samples we've got in that section. What have we got already? We've got the grand piano. Maybe we can try the upright piano. Tune it to E.
That's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. And that's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. Yeah.
Extend all this.
It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. And that's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. Yeah,
Right, let's not have that come up too much. Kind of like it feels like a street soul version or something. Her vocal actually sounds like it's getting a little bit out of time there. And let's have a little DJ outro. So we've got a little DJ outro there. So now let's just do a little bit of automation and stuff to make it fun. So I've got the in the audio effects, we've got maybe the beat repeat would work nicely on the drum beat track. You notice I've put a breakbeat in the track that says kick, but there's a guide that comes with it for this master template and shows you where to put what types of sounds, because this is like the main beat. Then it goes in the kick tracks. It's got all the bass content in there as well, the low frequency stuff. So this we can do, have some fun like. I won't go too crazy with it, but have a little bit of fun. So I'm just going to map that to a roller. Yeah, maybe that's not the best tool for the job here. because the beat's got quite a nice swing on it. Maybe the where is the simple delay with time? Here we go. Let's see what this beat repeat sounds like on the vocal. Sounds quite cool, but again, I think it's a little bit much for this type of track. Let's see what this one's like. That just kind of adds a little bit of texture. Let's see what that sounds like on the beat. That's more like it. Let's record in some automation with that. That'll do. I'm not going to labour for ages doing stuff like that, so I'll just duplicate that along so it's just got a little bit of texture throughout the track. And maybe we can do a little bit of work on the bass line, maybe with a low cut, sorry, a low pass. If we turn the resonance up, see what that sounds like. Okay, let's have a little play with that.
Think you see, and things you want to know when you look at me.
Okay, so a little bit of a mess around with the automation on the bass. But I think maybe I'll just delete the automation apart from the intro and the outro on these drums because it's a little bit distracting. I think maybe here, maybe we can just keep this beat going for a little bit longer before all the chords and stuff come in.
I can't change how you feel, 'cause it's all on you. It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you.
Going to try and see what it sounds like without these things in. With the nice vocal ad libs might sound better with just the bass line. Okay, so that's more or less it. So just a little demonstration of the environment that you get with the beginner's course and the stuff that you can plug in there. You can teach you how to get all your own sounds from wherever as well, not just the ones that I've provided, and where all the other audio effects are, and then and how to make your own sounds as well with synths and drum racks and stuff. So I'll give you that track as a little extra freebie this week as well, in case any of you people play anything like that. All right,